Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. It is so good to see you. My name is Beth. If you are stumbled upon here and you are new, come on in because we have a lot of fun when we're crafting. Today, I have something special for you. I have an item that's 50% off for you. So definitely let me know if you are watching the replay. Put hashtag replay. So come on into the craft room. I am actually going to show you a couple things here. Well, so I have a Mother's Day special going on for you, as well as our item of the weekend. Like I said, I'm trying to pull up the item of the weekend right now. When you go to our website right here, you have two little things that are moving. You see that first little banner right here that says a free shipping on orders over $75. Okay, you don't need a code for that. This is our Fruit of the Spirit workshop that starts Monday. I want you guys to join us. Look at that. It's only $10. I want you guys to join us. Then you have this little blue section here, and that says use code. Oh, I put the wrong code in there. Let me fix that. I'm so sorry. It says use code ITOW, but it should be IOTW. Hold on, let me fix that. It's going to take me no time to fix it. So use code IOTW. Oh gosh. All right. It's fixed. It's fixed. Let's go back. Let's refresh our screen and make sure it's working. Oh, let me pull up comments here so I can see who's here. Hey, Dixie. Hey, Deb. Good morning. Hi, Jean. Thank you for sprinkling. All right. It says it works now. So this little blue one says use code IOTW for 50% off of this item. This is our item of the weekend. So when you click that little blue button right there, just like that, when you touch that, it's going to take you to our item of the weekend. Check out that little Uncle Sam hat. Is that not the cutest thing ever, you guys? It's normally $10. You're going to get it for $5 this weekend through Sunday only. Okay. $5. You guys, grab like a bundle of these, grab 10 of them, and you have a 4th of July craft for a Bible study group. Whatever. Okay. So that's a really great deal. It is a little shelf sitter, so it's going to sit on its own. It's chunky. Um, you need to leave soon. You're going to have to catch the replay. That is totally fine, Benita. Yay, your fruit arrived. So happy that it arrived safely. Good morning from gloomy Illinois. It's a gloomy day here too. I had planned on painting the window, so we're going to try and do that this afternoon when it warms up just a little bit. Debbie, it's so good to see you. So, two special things today, okay? Let me go back over here. When you go to the main page, if you just comment shop, it's going to send you the link to the page. But this little blue line right here that says use code IOTW, the Wayward Traveler has finally arrived. I'm so glad, Deb. That took over a week, I think, to go from Kansas to Colorado. That's crazy. When you click on that, it's going to take you to our item of the week. Okay. $5. Make sure you use the code IOTW. Here's the other thing that we have this weekend only. You're going to see once you scroll down, you have a little new item right here. Let's open it up. They're sitting right here. It's a mom and a grandma plaque. Let me tell you, this is only available for this weekend because Mother's Day is like 3 weeks away, something like that. Is it 3 weeks away or is it 2 weeks away now? I think it's like 3 weeks away. So I want you to be able, this is available for this weekend only. Because I need to get them customized for you because I'm going to show you up close what they look like. And the words are going to stand out and pop a little bit more once we get it painted. But these, you can put mom. Let's see. You can put mom. You see how that says mom? And then you can put grandma. Maybe you go by a special name. Click on that. Oh, it was shipped on 4/9 and it just got there on the 25th. That is absolutely ridiculous. Ugh. I mean, it's hard to even complain at the Postal Service because I don't know, like I was talking to my UPS guy yesterday, and they just don't have enough people working for them. You guys, we live in a world where nobody wants to work. Hey, Laura, it is so good to see you. All right, so you can do mom, you can do grandma, or maybe you go by nanny. Okay, make sure you're going to have the options to pick. Okay, make sure when you order these that you give me the names of the kids that are going to go on there, because look, here's where I'm going to show you. Hold on, I'm having to ban people over on YouTube because it sounds like it's a crazy day over there. You have this piece right here. Let's see. So I made this one for me to show you guys, and this is the one we're going to paint today. It has Alicia's name. That's my firstborn. My secondborn, which is an angel, is Selena. And then, oh no, I did that wrong. Parker James. James Parker. Whatever, we're going to go with it. James is going to say, it's all right. You saved the best for last. Those should be swapped. So whatever order you want your names in, you want yours to say Nana, Mom, maybe Gigi? Yeah, pick which one you want. Put it in the note section at checkout because I will see that. Oh, Mother's Day is 2 weeks from this Sunday. Okay, that is why these are only available through Sunday. Okay, so just like the item of the week is 50% off through Sunday, this is only available till Sunday, and then it's going to leave the website. Because I want to get them all cut for you and in your hands before Mother's Day. Okay. That way, if you want to gift it to someone, maybe you want to gift it to your mom, maybe you want to gift it to your daughter who has a family, whatever you want. And we're going to do something very similar for Father's Day as well. So, let's see. Hello, Marissa. How are you? All right. So this is the grandma one. And it says in the listing, let me just give you a little bit of info real quick. If you want the item of the weekend, which is the chunky Uncle Sam hat, you can put sold space 374. Okay. Sold space 374 is going to take you to the Uncle Sam hat. Use code IOTW in the coupon section, and you're going to get it for $5, which is a great deal. If you want these, you can comment sold space 1261. Okay. Sold space 1261 is going to pop this into your messenger and excuse me. And then when you get over to the listing, so there are some options. You have obviously the mom, you have the grandma, and then you have the, if you want a special word like Gigi, nanny, whatever you may want to be called. I can definitely do aunt. Yes, just do the special one, the custom one. Now it's $20 for 1 to 6 names. Okay. If this is 6 names, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 names, and I'm going to show you how these can get a little bit fragile. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 names, it's going to be 12 inches. And so I need you to select that one. Okay. I'm telling you how many names. If you have if you order the one that is 1 through 6 names and you give me 8 names, there's going to be an issue. Okay. Because I can't do that. So make sure you select the right one. And this is 6 names. If you have between 7 and 10 names, because some of us have lots of grandbabies. Remember, grandbabies are the best thing ever. If you have between 7 and 10 names that you want to put on here, your piece is going to be 15 inches wide instead of 12. Okay. So you have, Debbie just said, how many names can you pick? I can do up to 10. Okay. I can do up to 10. Say you have 12 grandkids. What I would suggest, if you had 12 grandkids, you could do two separate ones. Okay, do 6 names on one, 6 names on another. Okay, I could do, yeah, there's ways we can do it, but I can't really do more than 10 names because you guys, this gets really fragile. Do you see this moving in here? That can break very easy. So I want you guys to be careful when you get these. But these are so cute. So cute. I can't wait to paint them with you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint this one. And I think I know what paper I'm going to use. I thought about using this paper in the background behind the mom, but I think I want this one. I think I want this paper. I just hope I have enough. That goes to the middle. I think I do. I think we do have enough. We're going to do it. We're going to do this one. So I think I know what colors I want to paint mine. And it's going to make these names pop. So when you are creating this, I want, you can paint the background. I'm going to be, ooh, that is some, hold on. That is too bright. There we, oop, that's might be too dark. That was a little bright there for a hot second. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys because I want you to really be able to see this. Okay, there we go. Zoomed in a little bit. You can see it a little bit more, a little bit better. How's that for you? All right, so let me pull my comments back up. All right. So when you're doing this, you can paint this background. You can scrapbook the background. You can put a napkin on it. Look how pretty this one with flowers and butterflies would look on it. That would look gorgeous. Maybe I'll do that one for my mom's. I'm going to do this one for my mom. So mom, if you're watching or you're catching the replay, you're going to get one of these. um, so then you have this second piece, okay? And I would recommend painting this piece a darker color that maybe you're picking up from your scrapbook paper or you're picking up from your napkin or whatever you're using, okay? And then when you are ready for this part, paint this a lighter color, okay? Because then it's going to make it pop and stand out a lot more on that dark color that we picked. So let's go ahead and do mine because I'm super excited about it. And we're gonna have to put these together like this because this paper isn't big enough. And so we're gonna have to Mod Podge this on just like this, makes the meet in the middle. This has some pinks, this has some yellows, this has some greens. I'm really excited to bring this one to life for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and put some Mod Podge down on our paper. How are you guys? I asked the other day inside my VIP group, I was like, are you guys ready for summer? Are you guys ready for 4th of July? Or do you just want summer stuff? It's going to be so pretty, Kim. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Um, Completely lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, I asked them, I was like, are you guys ready for 4th of July? Or let me grab some sponge brushes. I was like, or do you want some summer stuff? And several of them are ready for 4th of July. Because like someone said, you can use Americana all year long, but several of them said summer. And so I was like, let me turn the iron on too, because we're going to iron this on. I was like, let's put our item of the week, a 4th of July piece. So that is why there's a 4th of July piece there. All right, we're going to let that. And then let's go ahead and put our Mod Podge on here. We're going to go ahead and do it all the way around. Even though it's, we only need to cover the mom, but it's just going to be easier to cover the whole thing. What plans do y'all have for this weekend? You guys, we actually have a weekend where there's no baseball. The last couple games, well, Parker was supposed to have a game yesterday, but it got rained out. And then practice got rained out yesterday and the day before. I'm pretty sure they're going to have practice today, but it's still like it's cooler. The sun's not out. Yeah, they'll just be a little chilly today when they're there. So let me tell you again, the item of the weekend is our Chunky Uncle Sam's hat. Let me go back to it. When you're on the main page, you're going to have this little blue scrolly thing here. See how it's moving? You might not be able to tell. Click that. Well, it says Use code IOTW for 50% off this item. Is the item. This is how the item of the weekend is going to start showing up. And then you have Uncle Sam hat. Okay, you guys, this is $5 as long as you use that code. Okay, you have to use the coupon code. And so then right under that is the mother's plaque, the mom and grandma. Let me show you. So the first one, the first one says mom with 6 names. Okay, see that? Mom 1 to 6 names. Mom 7 to 10 names, grandma 1 to 6 names, grandma 7 to 10 names, and then see that special name? If you want to use like grandma, Gigi, what or I'm sorry, Gigi, Nana, whatever you use, do that one and then pick. Are you using one? Do you need one with 6 up to 6 names or do you need the one with up to 7 names? Okay. So that is how those are listed there. Now, let me add this to my cart. And I'm going to show you where to put, oh, where to put the coupon code. Okay. So I had to make sure none of my information was on here. So when you put that in your cart and you see that, you're going to scroll, all your information is going to be here. It's going to show you the shipping method, your order summary. Do you see that right there? That's where you put the discount code for the item of the week. Now, there is also a notes section. And the notes section is where I want you to put your names because I can't make these for you if I don't have your names. And that happened to somebody with the Easter egg little thing. I'm trying to get my phone back in my pocket. With the personalized Easter eggs that we did a few weeks ago. There was someone who ordered 5 of them and didn't give me names. And so it makes it really hard for me to get it to you on time if you don't tell me that. If you can't figure out where that note section is in there, you can send me a message. I would prefer for you to just email me. Okay, Beth@theruffleddaisy.org. Okay, make sure it's the .org. It's my name at theruffleddaisy.org. Just send me an email. I will make sure that everything is good. Make sure that you are typing the names correctly. Okay. Because if you don't, I'm going to type it how it's typed or how it comes through. So, and I don't know about you. I'm not telling you that you don't know how to spell your kids' names. I'm telling you might have fat fingered it because that's what I do. I also forget my kids' names sometimes too, though. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. Kim has her grandson's T-ball and a bridal shower. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds so much fun. Desiree is doing laundry and grocery delivery. I love it. All right, so we're gonna put these. We're gonna put these right here in the middle, and then we're gonna iron them on. And I'm gonna butt these up with next to each other. And you're probably not even gonna see the seam very much because it's only gonna be in this little section right there. All right. We have to go. I need to just do grocery delivery. We got to go grocery shopping at some point. And I think actually we might be doing it tonight, which is odd. Big B usually doesn't want to do it. We usually do it on the like Saturday morning, but you guys, that's when the whole world is out. We got really spoiled when Brian worked for, well, he still works for the railroad, but when was an engineer and was out of town all the time, and home at odd times. He's just on call 24/7. And I was at home raising the boys. And so we got really spoiled because we were able to go grocery shopping on a Tuesday afternoon when no one's there or whatever. We could do like any times. All right. Does that feel? Let's get it one more time. Anyway, so I think we might be doing that today. Where did I get my scrapbook paper? So I think it was Vicky Schaefer. I could be wrong. She sent me a whole box of goodies, and that was so very sweet of her. I don't ever expect you guys to do that, and it's just a sweet surprise when you do. So thank you. She sent a few things. Anyway, one of the things that she sent was this entire paper pack, and I absolutely love it. It's the cutest paper pack, and I'm going to be really honest. This would not have caught my eye when I was walking down the Hobby Lobby aisle. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. I don't know why, because I love everything about it. It's pinks and it's flowers and it's all the things. But you guys, I just don't think that this would have caught my eye if I was walking down the aisle looking for paper. Um, and so I'm really glad she sent it to me because I think it's my favorite and I might have to go back and buy more. And I will tell you, it was at my Hobby Lobby. Okay. I was just there, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I don't go very often. I'm going to be honest, but it was just a couple weeks ago. And it's the Paper Studio. Let me just put it here. The Paper Studio. You can screenshot that if you want. Anyway, that's where we got the paper. All right, let's sand off our edges here. We have just a little bit on the edges here. Let's fold these over so they're not, it'll be easier to sand them. So I think I'm going to pull a pink. Do you have other scrapbook paper? This is for like detail work, not this is thick, so I need my new scrapbook or this sandpaper. Hold on one second. Doing the laundry and running the dishwasher. It's going to be rainy here today too. It'll be a nice weekend to like just stay home and get some things done. These don't just slide out because they're that Velcro on the back. So yeah, we didn't get to see Alicia on Easter, Alicia or Oliver. And so they're actually going to come by Sunday. So I'm super excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and put this on here and it'll be easier. The scrapbook paper is a little thick. Crafting Christmas stuff, says Cindy, for crafts fairs and enjoying me. Well, thank you. I'm glad you are spending your time here and we're crafting together. So let me tell you, since Cindy just said that, she's crafting things for, I'm assuming a craft fair that you're going to do in the fall, right? The fall or that's what I'm assuming. So this piece right here, this grandma piece, whatever. Now, let me give you an option. Just because it says mom and grandma and it's a Mother's Day special, you remember how I told you there's that little spot in there that it's for special names? Remember? I have to unplug my iron or I'm going to burn myself. Thank you, Kim. It's from Cotton Chaos. Um, anyway, you could use that special name and put son on it, S-O-N. And maybe he doesn't have any kids right now. Maybe he's not married, or maybe they do have kids, but they're not done having kids. I always like worried about that. Like, well, what if there's more kids to come? And so you could put son on it and you could make the words, write words about your son, like dependable, trustworthy, kind, whatever that is, you put those names in place of these. And how cool would that be to give as a gift this Christmas? Okay, so think about that. Think about that. And then that means you are marking Christmas gifts off of your list in May. Oh, no, April. You're crossing Christmas gifts off in April. I call that a win, you guys. I call that a win. So go grab some of these. It's a great gift price. And then grab yourself some of the Uncle Sam hats too. All right. We could keep this. I'm not going to. I mean, there would be some cute earrings though. Those would be some pretty darn cute earrings. I think we might have to do that in the VIP group. All right. We might have to resin some earrings because those are so cute. All right. So someone asked a question. What is the best grade sandpaper? So it's going to depend what you're sanding. This scrapbook paper is a little bit thicker, and so it needs a little bit more tooth on the sandpaper to just so you're not working as hard. Like, let the sandpaper do the work, not your muscles. You get what I'm saying. So the lower the number on your scrapbook or on your sandpaper, the rougher it is. Okay. The higher the number, the more fine tuned it is. Okay. Think about it that way. The lower the number, it's pretty rough. The higher the number, the more fine tuned it is, meaning more detail sanding and things like that. So I use an 80 when I am doing scrapbook paper and things like this. But if I have to do like little areas and just like we're just kind of distressing it, so we don't want it really scratching the wood, but we just kind of want to sand it off just a little bit. I use 120 or 140. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Cindy's is in October. So she's creating items to go sell at the craft fair. I love it. What are you making? What are you working on right now? Like, what kind of stuff? Are you going to do wood kits? Oh my gosh, look how cute this looks already. Oh my goodness. This is mine. And oh my goodness, I think I'm loving it. That's so cute. You guys need to get one of these. You guys need to get these. All right, so we're going to use this color. And I might darken it up a smidgen, just a smidgen, to where it like is pulling from the darker pink. Okay, see how there's lighters and darkers? Because remember, I want this to be the dark piece. That's this one. And then this one, I think we're going to do a pretty yellow. That's going to be so pretty. Oh, a Christmas tree of buttons. That sounds absolutely gorgeous. I've seen some. I did a Christmas tree of buttons probably 3 or 4 years ago here on the page. Oh, well, not on this page. It was my other page that is no longer there, thankfully. It's just me now. Um, so how fun. Anyway, I've seen some gorgeous button trees. I just want to make sure I have enough here. You want several? Man, the ideas are endless. Let's see. So, hollyberry or red barn? I'm going to use hollyberry, and I'm just going to add a little bit. And we're going to mix it. Probably about that much. Let's go ahead and keep this clean. If you keep the lids of these cleaned on a frayed knots, it makes it so much easier. All right, let's go ahead and mix this. Let's grab a brush real quick and get this mixed. So I want you guys to give me ideas in the comments. Who would like, there's so many ways that even though this is just a Mother's Day special, man, you can create it for so, I don't care if it says brother on it, you know? So this is a great time to buy it because these are going to go away. They're only like a one time a year. And then next year we'll have something different, things like that. So these are going to go away. Never heard of button trees? How are they made? Well, usually, I mean, I don't know how Cindy's doing it, but you've never heard of button trees? Oh, maybe we should do a button tree craft. We'll do a button tree craft. That'll be something fun to do for Christmas in July. Because, man, we have a lot of fun at Christmas in July. You know, this could actually be a little bit darker, but I think we're just going to go with this. Man, I don't know. I think I do want it a tad bit darker. Now we're going to have way too much paint out. This never fails with me, you guys. Okay. So basically, you just make a Christmas tree out of buttons. They're adorable. And there's so many different ways that you can use them or create them. All right, that's better. That's a little bit darker. That's much better. I'll go back over that front part, but it's wet right now and I don't want to get more of that color on my sponge. So we'll just come back to that. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this piece. I cannot wait to paint the front of it. Watching on Facebook and YouTube. There are ladies that love doing that because they can see the project a lot bigger on their TV, but they watch on Facebook so that it's easier to comment. Is that right, Maureen? Okay. And for those of you that we're going to dry this really good and then we're going to come back and we are going to do a second coat. Um, what was I getting ready to say? I don't remember. You know what? I'm going to tell you. So I was a period like a couple months ago when like a month ago, a couple months ago when I was having brain fog all the time. And so I started taking ashwagandha. Um, I think one of you recommended it to me, and then it came in my path again because my son James was like, he was taking some ashwagandha for like brain clarity and stuff like that. And so I started taking it, and let me tell you, I have forgotten to take it the past few days. And you know how sometimes you don't um maybe know the effects of something until you stop taking it? Like I think it really worked. So I need to go back to taking it. And I don't know why I just um stopped. I don't know. I just forgot it one day, and then you know how easy that is to just keep forgetting. Okay. I'm not gonna do I'm just doing a little bit of a second coat over here because I don't have very much of that pink, and I don't want to mix anymore because I've already got the paint there that I've wasted. Oh, Patricia, thank you very much. That's very good of you. First time watching. Well, welcome, my friend. That is so very kind of you. Thank you. We just like to have fun here. All right, let's get this really dry. It is a lot easier to comment on Facebook. Yeah. I can share a picture if Cindy doesn't, Marissa. I have a picture of a button tree I can share on the page here. All right. So, oops, I just dropped that. We are also a hot mess here a lot of times, Patricia. Well, hold on. I keep pulling the wrong cord. Sorry. So I'm on a bar stool when I'm sitting right now with you guys. That's typically what I'm doing. All right. So we're gonna take our sander on this one, and we're gonna put on our other sandpaper, and we're gonna sand that down. But what I'm thinking is we need to paint this one first because this one might take a couple coats because it's yellow, but we are mixing white with it. So there we go. Let's wipe all this away. I don't want any of this on our yellow. I will tell you that Nicole's Afraid Not paint is absolutely amazing. It sticks very well. It stuff's hard like it's just great quality paint. I love it. I don't know why I left that there, but whatever. All right, let's mix them yellow. I think we're gonna do a 50-50. There's a little bit of pink there, so there we go. I think we're gonna do 50-50. So we don't need a ton because even though this is like a 12-inch piece, there's not very much. See, that's probably too much. Like there's not a lot of coverage. I don't know that you can share a pic in here, Cindy. You can post it inside you can share a pic inside the public group, the Ruffled Daisy Creative Lifestyle. You can post it in there for sure. All right. Let's mix this one and see how this comes out. Oh, that's so funny. Maureen says the delay between YouTube and Facebook is crazy. I bet. This is a beautiful butter color. So if you mixed her paints, oh wow, 50-50 with 50% sunflower and 50% cotton, that is a beautiful. Oh, I want to bottle that up. That's so beautiful. There we go. And I made too much. I always do that. If somebody figures out how to not do that, can you share a tip with me, please? All right. So this might take a couple coats. If you have lots of names, these, like I said, these could be very fragile. So just hold, like I wouldn't hold it like this and then do this because you're pulling a lot of that up off of the table. So just kind of hold it close to where you're doing it. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Okay, there we go. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous, you guys. There we go. Let's dry it and do a second coat because it's definitely going to need a second coat with the yellow. And then we're going to go and we'll sand. I'm not going to sand the yellow. Okay. I would not sand over these names. You are going to break them if you do. I mean, they're going to be fine. It's going to be glued together. It's going to be fine. They're going to arrive to you fine. They're going to be packed well. Um, but just be careful when you're painting those. Oh, that's a good idea, Deb. Do I have some? That's such a great idea. Paint said get some of the little Deb said get some of the little paint pots and save my extra mix paint. I used to have some of those. I'm gonna have to find where that is because we're definitely gonna do that. I do have some. If not, I'll buy some because that's a great idea. Thank you. All right, I'm getting a pretty good coat on this one. It's gonna take a little bit longer to dry, but I want it to be pretty thick. You know, yellow always has a struggle with coverage. Always, always. All right. This is going to be so cute. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see what this looks like. All right, we're going to let this dry while we sand down the pink part. Okay, I think that's going to be perfect. Look at how those names stand out even more. Parker and James, I mixed them up. That's so funny. Well, where do I put it now? Oh, okay, we're gonna set it right there on top of my paper towel roll. I got a mess around me. All right, let's sand this. And I'm just doing a little. Well, you're not even gonna see the edge, honestly. So what you're gonna see, because our frame is gonna cover it, but I want some of this to be sanded right here around the edges of the letters. Okay, so we're going to go both ways here because right now how I'm sanding, I'm just getting this top edge. I'm not getting any of that. So we're going to turn it around too. So be careful though, if you have like The grandma's a little bit smaller. Okay. See how mom takes the whole thing because it's 3 letters? Grandma's is a little bit more. All right. Now we'll go back this way. There we go. All right. This is going to be adorable. All right. Clean that off. Look how much that came out, you guys. Look at all my sanding here. Let's clean all this up and glue this together because I think it's stinking cute. So another thing that you could do is you could fill these with resin. This would be a really fun resin piece. Do you guys look at that? Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, Desiree says it's better today than most lives. Are you talking about the delay between Facebook and YouTube? That's so funny. Interesting. I'm going to put just a smidgen down here in the middle because this piece of wood looks like it doesn't quite want to lay flat. So we're going to make it lay flat. Look at that. That's going to be so cute. That yellow is going to pop on here. It's going to be the perfect springtime Mother's Day piece. I'm going to love this. I'm so glad this is mine. It's so cute. OMG. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Wow. Oh my gosh. Don't you love when projects turn out like that? I told you guys, put the darker color on the back, a white or just a light color on the front. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I got yellow on here, so hold on. That is so cute. Let's just wipe it off real quick. It's fine. There we go. Perfect. Let's let this dry a little bit more. That's cute. Man, you could do these if you have like if you're thinking about this for Christmas presents, even though it says it's a Mother's Day special, like it's a special buy for the weekend, but you could put like someone's name. Say it was an uncle, and or you could put veteran. Maybe he was a veteran. So the big word in the back, you could put veteran, and then maybe put words that like signify being a veteran. That would be such a great gift. Such a great gift, you guys. Um, I knew Deb was thinking of resin. Deb loves the resin. Oh, thank you, Mom. See, she said the paint pods are upstairs in the garage because I use them for the kids' crafts kits. Thank you. You are absolutely right. You really like it? Isn't it so cute? You're gonna have to get one for your mom. I think it's so cute. So we are going to take a paint pen though, and we're going to clean up the edges on this. Okay. All right. I'm going to take my gravy black and we're just going to go like this. It doesn't go on the front if you're careful. That way, any of that excess paint, okay, it's hard to show you, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Any of that excess paint that goes over the edge, it covers all that up. That's beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Might have got on it right there. And then we're going to do the outside of it too. Okay, so all of that is going to get covered up. So we're going to do that. You were thinking your friends with I adore you or I love you instead of the kids? Yep, I could absolutely do that. Just do the special name one. And when you type it in, the word that you want on the background, put in all caps. Okay. And then the words you want here, just put in lowercase. Okay. Let's glue this one on. This is gonna be so cute. Oh my goodness, though. Let's see. We are going to, we're just going to use a little. There's a dot. There's a dot. There's a dot. There's a dot. All right, we're going to do a little on Alicia, a little on Selena, a little on Parker, and a little on James. It should be James Parker, but it is what it is. Change. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so cute. Let me make sure it is all centered. That is so cute. Okay, I had the corners and I had the middle. Oop, nope, wasn't quite stuck there. There we go. Look at that. That is so pretty. I think it's off just a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. All right. Before we do the edges though, I'm going to let everything dry. Um, because yeah, that's got to dry. All right. Now we're going to do the same yellow on this one. I think my mom is on here now. And I hope I got them right. You guys, I didn't realize I was trying to get my brother's kids and my kids in the same order. I mean, obviously, I failed on my own. I put Parker in front of James. But I think this is right. Ashley, Alicia, Kylie, Jaden, James, Parker. I think that is right. Just be very careful if you have any of those in that you need to pop out. All right, since this is going to take the longest and need to go to paint, let's go ahead and do this. Lana, how are you? So good to see you. All right, so this is the one we're going to do the napkin on. Like I said, Mom, if you're watching, you're getting this one. All right. It is easier to swipe it on the edge, I guess. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. All right, we're going to let that sit. Let's put this one up there. And now we're going to Mod Podge the napkin on this one. But we only need to do it in this middle part because the grandma is smaller because it's bigger. It's smaller because it's bigger. That makes no sense, but you know what I'm saying. All right. So this napkin was in our subscription box. So if you're in the VIP group, this napkin is one of the ones that came. And look how beautifully that pulls apart, you guys. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right. So I think we're going to do this, I think. Like right. Actually, maybe that. I think we like this way. I kind of want to get the purple butterfly in there. So Kylie, my niece. Oh yeah, I need to turn my iron back on. Thank you. I would have got to that step and been like, oh, I should have unplugged it. Thank you. Yeah, so Kylie, my niece, she's in heaven with Selena. And she loved the color purple and butterflies. So I want to make sure that I get that in here. So I'm just doing the middle part here. Remember how I showed you that grandma is. Just went through that yellow paint. I don't think it got on it though. All right. Let's get all this dry. We'll put our napkin on. And then I think I'm going to use a purple or like a light lavender. I'm going to use a purple. I'm going to pull a purple from in here. And that's what we're going to paint the middle piece with. Okay. We got a pretty purple with my color. I like that. We'll use that. All right. Now I don't want to get this on my yellow paint, but I think I need to just move my yellow paint. So this one isn't going to show as much, but you can still see the color behind it. So I think that's what we're going to do. All right. We're going to iron that right there, I think. Let's go ahead and straighten it, even though it doesn't really matter. So remember, this is only available for this weekend, okay? If you want this, um, think Christmas gifts, think all that stuff. You can comment sold 1261 and it'll pop it in your messenger. And then our item of the week is the Uncle Sam's chunky hat. And it's $5. Okay. And that is sold space 374. Do they stand? So they will stand, but it would be better. Like, I think I'm going to add some little kickstands to the back for you. I don't have them for cut, but I'm going to add them to every order. And I'll show you how that looks. It just leans back a little bit. I mean, it does stand as long as you can get it, but it's not super thick. It's only 3 thick. So if it's standing, it's going to fall over. Like if it gets bumped or something. All right. We could save that, but we're not. You know what? I should have painted the background white. Why did I not do that? Now, I don't need to use the 80 grit on this. Okay. Because it's like tissue paper. All right. So we're going to do purple. You see those colors in there? Look at that. That's so fun. That's so fun. We're going to do this one purple. Let's go ahead and do our last coat of this, and then we can get this yellow out of the way. How about that? It's working. You could put the napkin on the back. Yeah, I mean, you can do that on you can do it any way you want. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, this one's almost done. So look at that. I created two of these in about an hour. So take some time, take an hour out of your schedule and make two gifts. And then guess what? You have a very budget friendly gift that you made for someone. And then you don't have to stress about the holidays when they get here. See? All right, we're going to put this one there. The code for the item of the week, the chunky Uncle Sam hat, is IOTW. It stands for item of the weekend. IOTW. All right, we're going to fix the purple now. Let's scoop all that up because this is all trash now. See, we didn't mix too much. We don't have a ton of it left. All right. Let's mix some purple now. Yes, IOTW. All right. So we're going grocery shopping today. And then, I don't know. I guess that means we have the day home tomorrow, which would be so nice. That will be so nice. All right. Let's do this, but let's add a little bit of, I'm going to add a little tinge of white to it. Just a smidgen. Oh, no, 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 Brenda. So you put IOTW as the coupon code to check out on the Uncle Sam hat. That's the comment sold 374. Let me show it to you again real quick. I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. Oh, that's me checking out. Okay. So when you're here, you have that little scrolly thing. This is the main page. If you comment shop, it'll take you straight to it. It's the Uncle Sam hat. When you order this one, it's normally $10, but it's on item of the weekend for $5, and that gives you 50% off. So definitely go snag that. I'm trying to find a brush to mix these with. Okay. Oh, yes, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. Well, that's what I wanted. And then this item is also right under it. Oh my goodness, I am going to absolutely love this one too, you guys. This color is going to be so pretty with the yellow on top of it. Oh my goodness. What color combinations would you guys do? I would love to know. Would you use scrapbook paper? Would you use a napkin? I want to hear all the things. So the ladies in our VIP group, this would also be fun to do foil. Ooh, might have to do another one because that's a great idea. It is a pretty purple. So this one was not mixed 50-50. This is called Grace, and I mixed it with cotton. And I probably did, it was probably 70-30. So 70% of the purple and only like not 50-50, not half and half. There was less white than there was purple. I agree. That's beautiful. Great color. And I think I made just enough paint. Looky there. I think I need to go buy a lottery ticket. That never happens. All right, let's make sure it's all covered really good. Okay, I think it is. Let's do it. Let's put this together. You're going to use, thank you, Brenda. You're going to use the napkin and then decide what color you want. There's so many colors in that napkin that you can pick from. I mean, I wouldn't pick, I mean, the yellow is already going to match if you want to do like the yellow, but there's oranges, blues, greens, pinks, purples, several different shades of blues, like a light blue and a dark blue, different shade, a light green and a dark green. Yeah, there's so many colors in that napkin. Red and yellow, your favorite colors. I love that. Hi, Anne. Oh, my t-shirt I'm wearing. So this is from you know what? I told you guys this was from Cotton Chaos, but this is from Love and Faith. This is from Love and Faith. That's the one that I told you about that um I don't know, it was like on their $10 shirt sale. That's a great place. I get a lot of my t-shirts from them. Missed some right there. All right. I think we're good. All right. We're good. Let's put this cutie together. Oh, let's sand this one first, okay? I'm just making sure there's no pink sand in it. Because remember, we sanded the paint. Okay. Hmm. Look, we got our letters. It's funny. All right, let's clean this one off. Either napkin or scrapbook paper. Probably pink, purple, and yellow. That would be so pretty. You guys, these are gorgeous. I'm telling you that right now. These are just adorable. So ideally, we are going to have a Father's Day piece like this as well. It won't be exactly like this. It's going to be probably a little bit more masculine for if you have men on your list. Okay. But that's not going to be till Father's Day. I am going to pull all this off because I don't want it messing with my glue when it's down here on the bottom edge. Okay. I want my glue to be on the wood and not the paper. This is going to be so pretty, you guys. Let's leave that there. Let's make sure this is dry. It is. Let's see. Let's make sure. Let's just make sure before I assume. These are gorgeous, you guys. I just keep saying that, but I just love them. Each in between each of the names is a heart. I just think it's the cutest thing ever. I just absolutely love it. Well, looky there. Looky there. That's what you gotta be careful with. However, I still have some yellow if I need to touch it up. Ta-da! You like the napkin? That napkin is in the subscription box for the month. Okay, I think it's good. Let's go ahead and finish this edge where we painted, we fixed it. Oh man, I think it's adorable, you guys. I'm gonna leave this out because I use it all the time. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. We're gonna have to spray this too. So you can spray them with like a gloss sealer or a semi-gloss sealer just to finish it up. What do you guys think? I'm gonna show it up to you close. So when the names are longer, just make sure to pull them down to where they need to be because this whole centerpiece can move. So just make sure they're set in there where they need to be. Oh my goodness, I love that. Oh, this one's not pressed down. Make sure we got the corners here. And the corner. Oh, you guys, look at this. That is so pretty. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. So all of the names are going to be lowercase, okay? Yep, I'll show you the mom one again. Here's the mom one. Oh, probably don't need to get it that close. I love it. I just love it. Except there's an oopsie on this one, and I'm gonna see if my boys even noticed it. Because James was before Parker. So these two should be swapped. I forget. I completely messed that up, didn't I? All right. You can check off so many Christmas gifts with this. I agree. All right. So we're going to just hit this all with the black marker here because it's going to cover all of that up. And I didn't glue mine quite straight. Mine is definitely not glued straight. I'm going to have to put some kickstands on the back. I will include them with your order. I'm not worried about the bottom. I should just still do the bottom. We should still do the bottom. There we go. Now the edges are perfect. There is no code for this. Okay. No code for that. The code that you can use today is on the item of the weekend. Okay. That's the chunky Uncle Sam hat. I'm wiping the glue off just so it doesn't mess up my brush. Let's turn it around. I think I glued my mom's quite straight either. It happens. That's how you know it's been made with love, right? Yeah. You can't find where to put the names. There should be a note section, but um If not, no worries. I don't know why it shows for some people and not others. I don't know why. Just send me a message, not a Facebook Messenger. Okay? Just send me an email that say, "Hey, I just placed an order, couldn't find the note section. Here's the names I need." Um and I will get them done. And you can just that's Beth at theruffleddaisy.org. Super easy to remember. Beth at theruffleddaisy.org. Just make sure you do .org. So, you guys, this was fun. This was fun. Make sure to grab your item of the weekend, which is the Chunky Uncle Sam hat. It's so cute. And then go grab these, you guys. I love the way these turned out. So, mom stands out quite a bit. You know that says mom. This, it might, I think the grandma doesn't stand out as much. So, we're going to do something. We're going to take a white paint pen. I should have done squiggly lines. I should have done squiggly lines. Guess what? We're doing squiggly lines. Yes, we are. Look at that. And look here. Let's do the other side first. Yep, that's going to get squiggly lines. Thank you, Brenda. How does the mom look with one short name? So it'll probably, I haven't put it in yet, but it'll make the name look normal in the middle. And it'll just have like this line right here. It'll just be longer to connect the name. What do you think? I think it'll make it stand. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know that I like it. Yeah, I don't think that I like it. Let's finish the bottom part and then we'll see. I don't know. I don't even think I want to do the bottom one. I don't think we're going to. I need to sit with that for a minute and see what I see about it because I don't think I like it. I mean, if you do, that's fine, but I don't think I do. And I am getting some of the purple off right now, but we have purple there on our brush, so we're fine. But ideally, you would, you know, there we go. All right. Yeah, I don't think I was liking it. I'm gonna go, excuse me, I'm gonna go spray these and seal them because these are really cute, you guys. These are just really. Oh, maybe squiggles near the frame instead. That's a really good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, see, I don't see some of you guys liked the squiggle line, some of you didn't. Yeah. Oh, did I have the corner in the paint? I think it's pretty dry, so hopefully. I've definitely done that before though. All right. I am going to go upstairs and get some orders cut for you guys and start designing some of these for you because I am super excited to put them together for you. So remember, this is only available through Sunday at midnight. Okay. This is only available through Sunday at midnight. And then it will go away forever. Won't be in the shop anymore. Um, and then the item of the weekend is 50% off. Okay. That's our chunky Uncle Sam. If you like this, you can put in the comments sold space 1261. And then if you want the Uncle Sam hat for $5, it's 50% off. You can put sold space 374 and it's going to pop both of those into your inbox for you. All right. The VIP code for the plaque is the same as it was last month, Jennifer. Go over to the VIP, the Dream Makers page. I can't say it here on the page because it's secret. Um, but it's over there. Okay. And if you send me a message, I can tell you what it is too. So that's all I have for you guys today. Happy Friday. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. We have a busy weekend, but I think a kind of a relaxing one ahead of us as well. So, thank you guys for being here. It was always great hanging out with you guys. I love you and I'll see you soon. Bye.